it's incredible. We're here for Vice President Kamala Harris, for Governor Walz. We're here to get enthused and get excited to elect Kamala Harris to be our 47th president. Yeah! And we're surrounded by love. We're surrounded by friends, by neighbors, and by the best Latino elected leaders in this Commonwealth. So I want to thank you, Miguel Cardona. That was amazing. That is some energy. And I don't have the chops of Secretary Cardona, but I do appreciate the black sheep and the reference to Drez, one of my favorite MCs. Thank you, Secretary Dr. Miguel Cardona. Thank you, Congressman Adriano Espaillat. Yeah. And of course, thank you to the second gentleman, Doug Emhoff Douglas, for joining us here in Allentown. And there's so many others that I will call out in a moment. Again, we're here because we're so excited for Vice President Kamala Harris. I'm just beyond jazzed. I'm so excited that we're all here in my beautiful city of Allentown. I'm biased. You're going to find out. You all know, some of you know, this is the best city in Pennsylvania. Am I right? I'm biased. This is the best region in Pennsylvania. We're here in the Lehigh Valley. My name is Matt Tuerk. Mi nombre es Matt Tuerk, and I'm the proud mayor, el alcalde de la ciudad de Allentown, and the first Latino to hold this position in this majority Latino city. This presidential election is deeply personal to me, and I know it is personal to so many of us in this room right now. This November, we have a choice between two very different visions of our country. Between building a brighter future together or being dragged back into darkness.
No, never.
Not going back.
Not going back.
No iremos para atrás.
We're not going back.
We'll get there. My grandmother, Ofelia Mondejar, immigrated to the United States from Cuba in 1946, just after World War II. A war in which her brothers, mi tío Manuelito and mi tío René, fought to liberate France. And they fought, even though they weren't yet citizens, they fought for the United States of America. My grandmother, mi abuela, mi mimi, it took her nearly 30 years to become a citizen of this country. But from the minute that she arrived, she made this country her own and embodied decency, hard work, and patriotism. She got married on the 4th of July. She was an Avon lady, and she raised, yeah, you know, that's how we made it work. Avon, that skin so soft that kept the mosquitoes off of us, and it kept us as kids, it kept us happy. She raised 3 beautiful daughters, and she raised me and my brother. My family came to this country to pursue opportunity and freedom. 2 things that there's only one candidate in this race is fighting for. That's right. Because while Vice President Harris lays out a new way forward so that every single person has the opportunity to not just get by, but get ahead, Donald Trump plans to raise taxes on middle-class families to help out his rich friends even more. Yeah. It sounds a little bit like the places that so many of us left. It sounds like a dictatorship.
Yes, it is.
Not what we're here for. And Vice President Harris, though, is fighting for all of our freedoms.
Yeah.
That's right, including the freedom to marry who you love and make, that's right, who you love, and make your own healthcare decisions without interference from politicians. Donald Trump, who has already ripped away women's reproductive freedoms and promises to rip away even more of those freedoms. He wants the government involved in our personal decisions. He'll ban abortion nationwide, have the federal government track women's pregnancies, and his Project 2025 will even threaten access to birth control. This guy embodies everything that my grandmother left behind, everything that so many of us left behind when we came to this country. But we're not going back.
We're not going back.
We're not going back.
We're not going back.
No iremos para atrás. Allentown and the Lehigh Valley, Allentown is ready to build a more prosperous future. We're a diverse city filled with proud Dominican small business owners, Puerto Rican small business owners, incredible small business owners from all over the world and from all over this country. Teachers, we're here at Deer of High School. I saw Principal Judge Schmidt here, home of the Huskies. Amazing teachers live here in Allentown's east side. Police officers, bomberos, firefighters, and bright young students. We're a city that lives not in fear, but with hope.
That's right.
A city that values safety, the rule of law, kindness, and hard work, just like my grandmother, mi abuela. And let me tell you, Allentown's values are Kamala Harris's values. And this November, we're going to work our hearts out, talk to every last person on every single porch, tomando cafecito, or a kahwa árabe, all of the coffee. We're going to have those conversations and we'll listen. And we in Pennsylvania, we in Allentown and the Lehigh Valley are going to send Kamala Harris to the White House to fight for us. I want to invite back onto the stage now some of the incredible leaders who are here with us today. Come on up. We've got our Latino co-chairs, Lancaster City Councilwoman Janet Diaz, State Representative Danilo Burgos, Philadelphia Councilwoman Ketsi Lozada, Congressman Adriano Espaillat, Honorable Dr. Miguel Cardona,